And now we take details of these and more stories, beginning first with CEMAC, the summit of the Central African Economic and Monetary Community, which opened in Chad on Tuesday. The summit has in attendance 6 heads of state from the region. They include Cameroon, Central African Republic, CAR, and Republic of Congo. Others are Gabon, Equatorial Guinea, and Chad. The free movement of people and goods within the region, amongst other issues such as terrorism, are being discussed at the summit. Earlier in August, the Central African Republic, CAR, Congo, Gabon, and Equatorial Guinea abolished entry visas into their nations for nationals from their countries.
According to President Idriss Déby Itno, strong actions, bold and pragmatic, are absolutely necessary to demonstrate that the sub-regional integration is the matrix of the CEMAC. While welcoming this advance on the forehead of the free movement, the President of Chad has called upon his peers from the sub-region to work on the pedagogy and especially to move quickly through the stage of the implementation of biometric CEMAC passport and the standard control identification used by the Interpol. The issue of free movement has been tabled a long time ago, but has never seen the light. The leaders from the sub-region have decided to authorize the Development Bank of Central African State to control revenues towards development of the community. Over 1.7 billion CFA franc for the payment of services from the Interpol for securing borders within the CEMAC region. To try to better understand background of free movement, we are discussing this morning with the political analyst Évariste Ngalem-Tolde, who is located at N'Djamena, the Chadian capital. And this is what he had to tell us on this ongoing forum.
La levée des barrières est-elle aujourd'hui inévitable au vu de la crise économique que traverse la zone CEMAC, selon vous?
It is quite inevitable because the CEMAC Commission is determined by is affected by serious budgetary problems, and also state are no longer paying the community tax of integration, which serves internally to cover the operating expenses of the organization. And there is also renewal of the commission, which is a problem. Therefore, this summit is necessary. It should be held in order to solve a number of problems between different states within the CEMAC region. Speaking of the crisis, we know that most of the CEMAC member states are dependent on oil. Do you think various governments should change their policies to cope up? We must say that some countries are undergoing structural adjustment with the IMF in order to benefit from the assistance of this institution. Therefore, it is by that countries like Cameroon, Gabon, Chad, and the Central African Republic will fund themselves. It remains Congo and Equatorial Guinea. These two economies, according to the experts, will experience a restructuring this year in 2017 for the 5th consecutive year, the Equatorial Guinea and the second year for the Congo. At this time, what will take place is that various countries in CEMAC will find a little boost financially, because oil today is the cause of restructuring in most of this country. Imports and the dealings of customs are not often overturned in the accounts of within CEMAC. And this possesses enormous problem in the countries which are constituted within the CEMAC region or the CEMAC countries. And this means the restructuring also will extend even to countries which might not take actions.
Une dernière question, Dr. Tolde, une question plus générale.
The last question, Dr. Njame, can we consider meeting of N'Djamena as hope to the CEMAC countries? Yes, we can't term it as a bearer of hope, and we should say that because it is the opportunity for the heads of states gathered in N'Djamena to be interested in the problem of financing the organization, because there are several states which do not pay taxes towards the community integration, which is used to cover the expenditure. And as I have said, there is also the renewal of commission, which is the order of the day between the 6 countries of the economic community of monetary Central Africa. This summit, which began in N'Djamena, is a bearer of hope to several countries. The heads of states altogether will have new sources of financing for tax revenue and the diversification of their economies, and this will allow them to reform, and they must engage in urgent to reconstruct or to reconnect with the growth marked by the fall of oil prices.
Evariste
Ngalem told a political analyst from N'Djamena. Thank you for your response.
Good morning call right here on Africanews with me, Jerry Bambi and Hanan Fejani. We now take some more stories from across Africa right now.